I mean, there's nothing more grounding than Mother Nature. And when she delivers her largest storm, we are all the same. It's the most common denominator,
in the same
weather.
boat.
Absolutely.
Well, and you were saying we just got into the 90s and now we're going to cool off.
Yes,
wow.
This is going to be so nice. The dew points are going to drop. We're talking about some 50s by Wednesday morning. Let's go outside and show you a beautiful shot of our San Antonio Zoo. Happy Labor Day 2017. A little hazy sunshine near downtown. The zoo, upper right is the Broadway condominiums. Upper left is the UIW campus, University of the Incarnate Word. And then foreground, that's the Long Neck Cafe. The giraffe exhibit is pretty quiet on this Monday. Take a look north now, and let's see Tapatio Springs Hill Country Resort. Nothing like a little golf on Labor Day. You can labor over 18 holes, right? That doesn't look bad at all. Partly cloudy skies, not much of a drop of rainfall in the future here, but we did have some pretty good rain materialize south. We're uncapped without high pressure capping off our atmosphere. We're kind of free to roam on getting some sea breeze energy in and getting some showers started. So deep South Texas still active, but for the last few hours, showers have been winding down. We had some around the Floresville area, but never making it to San Antonio. They're trying. They're coming up 181 and 37, but just kind of raining themselves out before even reaching Bexar County. That'll be the case because even with this front coming through Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, we're not expecting much rainfall. We've got a decent dew point of 66. Southeast winds working on that. Temperatures 89 with skies partly cloudy. But this energy is really more sea breeze related. A little farther south, and we've got a disturbance to keep an eye on. This is what we call a trough of low pressure. It's an elongated area of lift and low pressure instead of a center up and, circulating low. This is still waiting for development, but the National Hurricane Center says about a 40 or 50% chance this does develop. Doesn't look impressive now, but it's in the southern Gulf, and this is an area that could produce storms quickly, as we learned last week with Harvey. Now, far east Atlantic, and now nosing in on the Caribbean, Hurricane Irma, a Category 4, very strong, and you can see these inner wall area is very, very impressive. And this structure is so well maintained because the upper level environment is so quiet and conducive for this thing to really grow quickly. Now, let me show you the new forecast track. Winds right now 130, making her a Category 4, moving west at 13, just about 500 miles east of the Leeward Islands. Remember, Leeward the top, windward the bottom. So watch as the storm stays out over open water, remains a Category 4 the entire trip. And so when it gets into the weekend here Saturday afternoon, we're south of Miami with a Cat 4. This is going to get dangerous because now the storm's cone of probability affects the southern tip of Florida as well as the Gulf of Mexico. So it's definitely something we're going to be watching very closely. The front is going to have an influence. This high is keeping it from moving up into the Gulf Stream and affecting the eastern coast. But we're going to have to watch because now the Gulf of Mexico is definitely in Irma's view. 7-day forecast tomorrow. No big change from today. 93, a bit of a steamy afternoon after some morning clouds. Only a slight chance of rain when the front comes through. But look what happens after the front. 62, 63, fabulous mornings. We've got mid-80s in the afternoon. Very dry air is going to be settling in for some fabulous weather behind this first little front.